I'd like to have a conversation with you about the possibilities I see for the future use of information technology. Through some recent exposure I've had to executive education programs at the University of Michigan and the University of Virginia, I've learned that the name of the game is global competitiveness, and speed of execution is the key to success. Many of us see today's computer as a great way to achieve speed. This personal computer I have behind me has more power in it than all the computing we used to get a man on the moon in the Apollo program. It has more power than the mainframe we used in our entire corporation 10 years ago. But in spite of this, we're faced with a dilemma. While we think of computers as fast and cheap and abundant, we think of computer applications as slow, expensive, and hard to come by. There is a significant bottleneck in our industry because of the lack of enabling application software. Good, easy-to-use software that provides business benefits is scarce and hard to get quickly. This inexpensive computing power is tremendously underutilized. The most executed application in our corporation, and most likely in yours as well, by orders of magnitude, is the one you see on the computer right now. It's a screensaver. It keeps the monitor and the computer well tuned and maintained. It draws pretty pictures. It's fun to look at, but doesn't itself yield business benefit. You know, it typically takes years to develop application software for use in our corporations. Purchased applications help, but it also takes a long time to install and make useful. I'd like to see that change dramatically. In fact, I have a view that by the year 2000, 9 out of 10 times when you have a need for the computer to do something it hasn't done before, you can get that capability in 9 minutes. Once you have that application, you can use it over and over again to perform your business function. If it's useful to others, you could send a mail message out on the network, informing thousands of fellow employees of its availability, and put it to use for them in minutes. Everyone can keep using it until it no longer has a business purpose. Well, I've been getting some interesting reactions from my software development staff to the 9-minute application. I'd like to show you a clip of a video done by some folks in my department to have fun at our recent Christmas luncheon.
Hi. I know you've had trouble getting your software applications done in the time frame you'd like them. They always come in late, they come in over budget, and you're just disappointed by the results. But today we've got a solution. Crazy Ray. His cycle times are insane. You say you need a Windows app? We got it. You say we need a Norton Utilities edit? We've got it. Fortran? Got it. COBOL? Got it. We got everything. Come on down to Crazy Ray's. He's insane. He can take gestation time down to 9 minutes, just like all his applications. If we can't deliver that app in 9 minutes, hey, you get it for free. Crazy Ray, House of Software. Come on down.
Well, obviously, I have my work cut out for me to achieve buy-in. You might ask, how did I get to 9 minutes? It was pretty simple. Today, it typically takes us 9 months to develop an application, from the time we define a business process to the time we realize benefits. That's a significant improvement from what used to take us 2 or 3 years. However, it's still much too slow. I decided to apply the Motorola approach they've used in their journey to Six Sigma. I figured if we could do it for 9 months, now let's make our next target 9 weeks. Then let's shoot for 9 days, 9 hours, and eventually 9 minutes by the turn of the millennium. I call it the software challenge of the 90s. Here's another clip from that same Christmas video. One of our systems developers, posing as psychologist, is studying the effects of stress on the MIS professional.
Und Dr. Hyland Strunk. I'm here today to speak at you about a high-known phenomenon known as stress. Stress in the workplace and stress as measured in PSG MIS, our control group. Today I have with me a bunch of slides, and some information about stress in MIS. Stress is measured in stress moles. This here on this axis is the time to deliver most applications. Starting at 60 weeks or 5 years, the programmer feels virtually no stress. This trend continues up until about the 1 year time frame where stress starts to increase. As you can see at 9 weeks, stress has increased at almost twice as much as the 5 years, which is our normal mainframe time. As we go down to 3 months, 9 weeks, which is 2.2 months, we see stress taking a dramatic curve. As we go down and quicker, we get to Mr. Ray Hoving's goal of 9 minutes, and we see that we cannot even measure the stress on our control group.
Sometimes the unsaid is a lot more important than the said. When I first brought out the 9-minute application idea, my staff said it shouldn't be done. They said it would reduce the quality of our applications, increase operating costs, hurt maintainability and reliability. And I said, fine, I accept those concerns. And I want us to hold them constant, or even improve them, but still drive down development time. But it took a Christmas lunch video to get the real issue out. The department is genuinely concerned about the level of stress which would be placed upon them and their fellow workers in an environment so driven by speed. But we don't want some management mandate to create an unhealthy work environment. To me, speed is something that can be fun and exhilarating. Most all of us enjoy speed in one form or another, whether it's downhill skiing, sailing in a brisk wind, winning a two-handed solitaire, or watching a jet take off a runway. We can feel the thrill and excitement. Speed can be fun and rewarding if it's done safely, with the right equipment and the right training. Lately, I've seen some signs to some buy-in to the 9-minute application here at Air Products. Here's one more video clip from that memorable Christmas luncheon.
Hi, welcome to Bid That App, where the contestants will bid how fast they can deliver an app. I'm your host, Bit Hard Drive. Our first app to bid is your boss gives you a multidiscipline, multi-platform, multifunctional project. Thank you, contestant number 1. Your team consists of 1 MIS geek, 4 users who have never used computers, and 2 that have no idea how their department operates. Contestants, bid that app.
Bid. 2 years.
9 months.
Oh! 6 months.
3 weeks.
9 days.
200 minutes.
Bid.
Yes, contestant 2?
I can do that app in 9 minutes.
We have a winner! We have a winner!
Well, I realized that was only a skit, but the fellow declared the winner is now leading a team of some of our best talent to brainstorm how we will achieve significant improvement in software development cycle time. I call them the Speed Team. And our MIS management team has established a goal for this current operating year. No application will take over 6 months to develop, and half of our projects will be done within 12 weeks. The Speed Team will work on ways to achieve this goal and define a path towards the 9-minute vision. Frankly, I don't know how we're going to do it. I haven't really hit a keyboard in earnest in years. But I know if anybody's going to achieve it, it will be Air Products. It's going to take teamwork, focus on serving the external customer, mutual trust and respect for the individual, and an obsession over speed. I'm confident we will achieve our goal for this fiscal year and my vision for the year 2000. And I'd like to leave you with one last thought. As I was looking through a magazine the other day, I saw an interesting ad. There was a picture of 2 people, each in different boats in the middle of a lake. One was in a rowboat, showing the strains of rowing as hard as he could. The other was in a powerful speedboat, relaxed with his hand draped on the steering wheel. And behind the 2 boats was a giant Loch Ness monster emerging from the lake. And the caption read simply, "There are times when faster is decidedly better." Well, we know what boat we want to be in, and I'm confident we will outrun our Loch Ness monsters and have fun in the process.